This is about to blow your minds. Google sets the record straight for AI content in their search results. And it says that Google prioritizes high quality content regardless of whether human or machines generate it. This is by Search Engine Journal. Here's another article by XDA developers, and it says Google will not penalize high quality AI generated content, which is the same for this article by 9 to 5 Google. It says that Google confirms AI-generated content isn't against its search guidelines. And here's another article that says AI-generated content is not an issue if created for people, says Google. Now, if you want to know more about it, go to Google's search guidance about AI-generated content. It's right here. And this is the official guidance by Google themselves. And it looks like this. As you can see, on 8 February 2023, at Google, we've long believed in the power of AI to transform the ability to deliver helpful information. In this post, we'll share more about how AI-generated content fits into our long-standing approach to show helpful content to people on search. So essentially, what Google is trying to say is that it will reward high-quality content. Doesn't matter who produces it, whether it is an AI, whether it's ChatGPT, or it is by yourself. This is big news, guys. That means Jasper AI, Write Sonic, and many other AI writers out there are going to help us create better content for Google. The main important thing is that you have to make sure to focus on quality and make the edits that is really helpful for people. Don't just slapdash copy paste. You must make your edit if you want to rank on Google. If you want to know some of the best AI writers, I placed the link in the description below, so definitely check that out. So according to the article, it seems that Google's ranking systems aim to reward original high-quality content that demonstrate qualities of what they call EEAT, which stands for expertise, experience, authoritative, and trustworthiness. But what I want to bring your attention to here is rewarding original. If that's the case, you should also use Originality AI, which I will place the link in the description below, for you to find content that is original. As we know, AI content tends to come out with content that is very similar amongst one another. So in order for you to not get into plagiarism, use Originality AI just to make sure that it is original. You don't need to worry whether or not it is AI content or AI detected anymore, but you still need to worry that it is original, as according to what Google states here. And of course, Google says that they focus on the quality of content rather than how the content is produced. Therefore, AI content, it's okay. It is okay, guys. It's okay. But it must be helpful. You should also self-assess your content. Definitely make your edits, because I don't believe AI content is foolproof. In fact, there's lots of misinformation out there. So make sure to double check, triple check, just in case. And of course, focus on people first content. If you're going to use AI to make a landing page or a sales page, that's not going to sell. Therefore, you need to make sure to make your edits to make sure that it is strong enough to make people buy your product. At the same time, what it's trying to say is to avoid creating search engine first content. Therefore, you should always think about your readers first and then think about ranking it secondly, not the other way around. Google dislike content with the primary purpose of manipulating ranking in search results. Google has its own spam fighting efforts, including their spam brain system. Spam brain system, wow. I guess people might call that as a phenomenon right now if you're reading all gibberish AI content, spam brain. Here's an interesting one under FAQ. Why doesn't Google search ban AI content? According to what Google says, automation has long been used in publishing to create useful content. AI can assist read and generate useful content in exciting new ways. Very interesting. It says automation has long been used in publishing. But we've only recently went to use AI content recently. Could it be that Google has always been using AI content in the past? Wow. Here's also another interesting one. Will Google address AI content that potentially propagates misinformation or contradicts consensus on important topics? As it says, these issues exist in both human and AI generated content. Basically, Google is trying to say that they cannot control it because misinformation can even come from human generated ones other than just AI. So that means pay attention to whatever has been written and make sure to fact check. As you can see in this video, I've checked numerous articles and even checked it on Google themselves to make sure that whatever I'm saying right now that Google doesn't ban AI content is true because it's coming from Google themselves and it's the most recent article. The other interesting thing about this is that should you add AI or automation disclosures to your content? Well, according to what Google says is that consider adding this when it would be reasonably expected. What it's trying to say is that it's not forcing you to put AI generated content, but consider where it might be useful or better yet, placed in the right way. I'm not so sure if I will ever put AI generated content, but well, if I were to say this is my article because I've edited it personally and assisted by AI, sure, why not? But I don't know. What about you? Maybe you might not want to have an AI assisted as an author down there. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, I basically shared all my insights regarding Google. I've placed the link in the description below so you guys can check that out yourself. So if you like more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe because I'll be sharing you more information like this and you don't want to miss a video. That's all folks. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.